I am hella late. That is not that great. But I got time to dedicate. And that's why y'all can't hate. Stop. Um, do this. Oh, that never sent out. That explains a lot. Well, that made that easy at least. Hey, what's going on, Kringle? What is happening? I'm gonna get started here in a moment. I do have to go grab my tea. Oh, perfect. Good. That's what I was looking for. Oh, so yeah. Oh, the sheet. I don't know what he's talking about then. Weird. So that's the funny thing. Did day three art streams? Yep. This is day three. We're gonna keep it steady. I accept tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and still do one. I think I may do it earlier in the day because something came up that I forgot about. I scheduled a bunch of stuff at the same time. I'm like, oops. I'm like, oopsie poopsie. So, I have an appointment at 3. So I may try and do the stream at 1 because after the appointment, I have a recording session at 5. So tomorrow gonna be a day. I didn't plan that. I didn't plan that well, but I think I'm gonna try to do the session at 1. Tomorrow's gonna be a surprisingly busy day considering, but it's good. That's a positive thing. That means things are going in the right direction. Um, I'm trying to balance it in my head like how it's gonna work out because if I get up early, I'm going to bed early tonight, like for real. I'm going to bed like tonight at like 10. So I get up super early and get stuff knocked out and have the time to myself, and then do a stream probably at about 12 or 1 my time, and then go do my business. By the time I get back, it should be like 5 or 6, and then I'm recording. We're doing a recording session then, and that'll probably last 2 hours. And then once that's done, I should be free the rest of the night. But I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, and then Sunday I should probably Sunday be again. It's kind of the same case. If I'm gonna do an art stream on Sunday, it'll be earlier in the day because no, actually I could probably do no. I have my family call at 4, so I'll probably end up doing it about 1 to 2 on Sunday as well. So Saturdays and Sundays I'll probably do them earlier. But throughout the week I'll be doing them at about 5. That's kind of the plan I'm going with right now. I'm gonna see if I can keep that going and keep that strength, like keep that movement going. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna get to this. Give me one moment. Let me get some music on so it's not completely blank on the stream. Um, oh, hold on. Yeah, actually, give me one. Give me one moment. I just got a message I gotta take care of, and suddenly everything's happening at one time. But it's always how things go. The YouTubes, the YouTubes, the YouTubes, the YouTubes. Okay, I don't care about none of this. I'm not worried about it. I don't want to show that. Where was I going? I was going for. Oh, I do need to go to this. It's probably not something I show. Well, that ain't showing. I'm showing my account, so you don't see. You can't log in. You can't log in. Oh, you see my VTuber shame. I want to watch this so bad, but I can't do it right now. Oh well. What I'm trying to get to. I thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. That is definitely loud in my ear and loud on the stream, and that means that the speaker is on. That should be off now. Okay. Yeah, soundtrack early. It's a really good soundtrack. I want to actually listen to it fully this time. So, okay, but I'll be right back. I gotta handle two things. Hey, what's up, What's up, Apathy? Oh, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Well, I can't well leave now. Let's get raided. Make sure the sound is okay. That's kind of loud in my ear. It's probably kind of loud for y'all. Okay, there we go. Make sure the mic is good. What's up? Hey. What is good? Okay, let me call, I'll answer this later. Let me put on the stream. Manager, so I can see chat easier. Now I can see chat right in front of me. Thank you. Character. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just work in progress. We're getting it done. It's weird how these headsets are so good at canceling sound. They're studio headsets. But yeah, when I have these on, I can't hear myself. Like, it's that bad. It's better now. Okay, cool. It's actually still kind of loud in my ear, but that's okay. This chair is also very low to the ground. So, overnight, the entire story and everything for this character, like the universal stuff, came to me. And now I've got a better idea of like what I wanted to look like in things as well. And like the whole thing just like started playing out. That's kind of how it goes. I get an idea. I think I have the name, which I will go into once I get the kind of finalized a little bit. I think this is a good angle actually. Make sure. Hopefully I'm breaking it on the desk. That'd be funny. That should be good there. So make sure I got access to everything. I don't need that. I'm not worth the mouse. I need access to the keyboard, so that's cool there. Actually, what I could do. Do I have the room to make that work? I do. Oh, we gonna make the keyboard work right there. I just put it there. Bam! I can work like that. Move this up. Cool. I'm on the screen now. So these hands are gonna be the culprit. It's gonna be the main thing I gotta worry about. And I cheat. There's no way around that. Do I have? I should have a bunch of files with hands in them. If I don't, I can find some. No. Maybe. Hands up with my old school, which has nothing to do with hands. If I can't find it here, we're going to go to the Google machine. But I'm trying to get in the habit of referencing everything. You don't have like minor questions about it. I think it's upside down. It is. Back up to JPEG. I normally have a reference for hands. I don't know if I have it available right now. Oh, it was right the first time. How would it be so an option? No. Have you ever tried file searching with a pen tool? It's very fun. Like I'd be super exact. It was like, nope, you touched everything. PDF. Oh, here we go. PDF document. It's picking everything. Oh, here we go. Hand sketch practice. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. These are old sketch practices in hand. I'll probably do that too. Oh, hey, here go the Archer pictures I was looking for. This is what I would redesign that Archer character. Here they are, but it's in the wrong place. What folder is this? How does my save work? This is named wrong. Let's go there. I'm curious, actually. No, I opened the wrong thing. I love this character so much. I'm still working on her story too. We can close that. Let's see. Where is? Not that one, right? No. This I should probably do by name. Cause I think her name was. I think I did name her Artemis. Yeah. Yep, that's her. Okay, there. There we go. I knew I had this somewhere hanging around. So I think if I'm gonna make this a thing, I'm probably gonna use the same character as her sidekick or her significant other. Something's gonna happen. I hadn't decided what her weapon was yet, so there was that. But yeah, that's why it's good whenever you make characters and have designs and stuff. Just to like, even if it doesn't work out, you don't use it at the time. Keep it because you never know. It can come back and be useful later for other projects. And that's definitely what's gonna happen with this. All right, so with her, first things first, I'm gonna fill this in so I can kind of get an idea with this shape. Put a layer here. We're gonna put a layer here. Put a little layer there. Put it there. Put a layer there. We're gonna color that here. That's not the right size. Is that bigger? I can make it no bigger than that. Lies. We can make it as big as I want. This is my show. There we go. We're gonna put a layer here and then color it there. That's how we do it. We're gonna color right there. Oh, that's okay. The sketch is kind of high though. That's not how it's here. Oh, that's the line work. Okay, I can erase that though. That's kind of want to do that so I get an idea of like the shape here. So now I can see a little bit cleaner. Yeah, that's not really great. I gotta redo that vest. It's not great. So, this was done on a separate layer, right? I had to redo the entire vest so I can fix it. Turn that back black, go back to that. Like the idea is there. I think if I look at the references from before, there you go. We got to go back to our references. If I didn't save, that actually wouldn't inspire me. But I know the look up now. Some of that are buffer, jacket. Oh, wait. It's cropped. Ooh, typing sideways. That's kind of obnoxious. I might put this back down here. Yeah, I think I'm put it back down here. With the drawing, man. Trainers Plug. I do art lessons on my stream, so if you're interested in getting better at drawing hands, you can check this out. Oh, right on. Yeah, I'll give that a look. Thank you. I'll give it a look. I'm always practicing, so anything that helps out. But yeah, I've been. It's not that I have trouble drawing hands, but it's not like without resources. I usually just have resources I go to. Why do I have better references for this today? Suddenly, that's much more I was looking for. But no, I absolutely appreciate that. And anybody that's interested can definitely take a look at that too. Oh, look how big the collar is. I actually like the way that collar looks. Oops. Go back to that. Is there a second one? No. Oh, you guys don't want this too. Yeah, so something like this. That's what I want to go for. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna keep that open. See how I can adjust it on here. I'm gonna redo that. Let's get the eraser out. I like the idea of having that flare open like that. That actually looks really cool. So I'm gonna go with that. It's just a jacket, right? Yeah, it's a jacket layer. This way it should be not up there anyway. So what I'm gonna do is once I get this kind of finalized, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna redraw it one more time just to get like kind of the touches I want to get. I want to change the eyes a little bit. Not too much though. I actually like the way it look here. I think the face for the most part is pretty okay. The hair I want to kind of touch on a little bit just to give it a little bit more of a style. Right now it's kind of there. I want to give it something a little more lively. I see suddenly my job. Oh, right on. So if you ever want some advice, guys, feel free to DM me a couple by my art stream sometime. No doubt, for sure. I will definitely take you up on that. I remember to follow you after the stream is over. Let me see. If that's flared, I'll put caps lock key. That's all I want. Don't come back here and look at this again. So that kind of flares out, and I want to kind of keep that same feeling. Is it like that the entire time he's wearing it on every angle? Yeah, it is. No, don't do that. I'm on the other side. I just want to look at it. I just want to stare in awe at this jacket. That's so 90s. Look at this jacket. That is, man. I don't remember this being like this big in the 90s though. This is like overkill. This is like straight up cartoon character style. Never had a coat this big either. That's wild. But like, yeah, this is kind of cool. I like how big and flared that is. I think that's what yeah. So I think when it goes that way and like this, I can do it without losing that feel. Yeah, there we go. And the way I'm looking at this, I'm kind of looking like I'm drawing a big cylinder and cut open. So if I were to complete the cylinder, it'd be like this. Like that. Although that side's kind of off. So I can look at that and say, okay, that side's off. I think we'll bring the arm in some more too. Yeah, matter of fact, that would make sense. Wait, erase it, here we go. I'm gonna redraw this arm. Oh, not that much of it, just here. I should. I don't know why I'm erasing so small. What the pen? There we go. It was in the wrong tool for some reason. It's like, nah, you don't. Oh, 'cause I had it on the color pen too. That's right. That's why. Okay. I think the bending I want for that arm is actually like this. And that'll make some more sense. Yeah. Oh, my tea is probably, that water's probably boiling over. I need to go get my tea. I totally forgot about it. We're gonna grab it in a second. It should be fine. It's in the kettle. I just don't want to make sure it not like evaporates entirely. But it should be good. It should be well and fine. I'm gonna need some tea. We're gonna be here for a little bit tonight. I can erase this freely. We're on a different layer. We'll make sure I don't mess up these lines too much like that. What layer did I put that on? That's weird. That shouldn't be. Oh, this layer. Okay. I'm gonna say like, this don't make no. It don't make no sense. Keep in mind too, what I'm doing right now is I'm basically just blocking in what I want as far as the design. I probably should talk more about that. I'm kind of going over and see like, oh, do I want to put a belt here? Let me see how it looks. So this is the part where I try stuff out and kind of get a feel for it and see how it feels in the picture. So it's gonna look a little rough for now. I'm talking to the point where I'm actually correcting things. Let's see. Oh, he's playing Half-Life. Looking at I see my Steam pop-ups over there. Steam's definitely working right now. I had issues with Steam earlier where like it wasn't recognizing my controller and certain things. I was really mad. Thankfully, that got resolved. Actually, that hand I don't have to worry too much about because it's gonna be sitting on that like that. Oops. Okay, I won't draw this layer. I'll draw on a separate layer. So now I'm wondering if I want to actually put a belt. The way her torso is leaning with those on. And she basically has like a one piece under here. And it's covered by these pants. But now I wonder if I want to actually give her those pants or if I want to do something different with it. I like the pants. I gotta make them a little less like plain though. And the other thing I changed too is where her crotch is at. That's not in the right location. It's a little lower. So this is going down here, and that's the torso. And that's the thing, yeah. I got it right. Now it's in a decent spot now. It's probably still not exactly right. I'm not gonna stress over it too much just yet. Why did I have this? That hand was looking the wrong way on the sketch. So I'm glad I fixed that. That's not the right way for this hand to go. Now, the other thing I gotta address is this hand is too short. This arm, I should say. What I actually probably want to do trying to get more from here to here. Okay, now I want to get a resource of a hand grabbing like, kind of like this. Although I could take a picture of it to draw off myself. You got Rockman and Forte for Christmas yesterday. Ooh, nice. So your Retron, nice, nice, yeah. Actually, I have a Retron too. I got to use more. It's in the living room area, but Rockman and Forte is a great game. It's hard, but it's a great game. I really wish that I don't think that game it never did come out over here. That's right. That was a late release and never got to this side of the world, unfortunately. That's weird to be wearing that jacket but then have on a leotard. I mean, it could work for it out of design though. But I wouldn't do that. So now I'm looking at the pants and I'm looking at these hands. I'm gonna focus on the pants first. I'm gonna tackle those hand positions last because, like I said, when I go for the final drawing, I'm gonna go over this and redraw everything again, but like a little bit more clarity. What kind of time we looking at? 26 minutes in. Japanese exclusive. Yep, it was. I knew it. All right, so give me one moment. I have to go and get my tea because the tea kettle is gonna explode, and I do not want that water all over my house. So I will be right back. Enjoy the music while I go do that. And I gotta close my window too. Whoa! Oh. Okay, that was weird. It looks like the stream is still going, so it didn't blow up. I cut on my black light, and the monitor died for a second. That was weird. All right, I'll be back. Strange. Whew. There we go. I didn't mute the mic, which is alright. Wasn't like it was that much going on. Cool. So, back to the program. What we gotta do what we can. So yeah, I was looking at the pants. I'm trying to decide. Don't do. What normally goes with this kind of thing? Well, that's cool. One thing I do with like character design, we do design for like action shows and stuff like that, or for like you'll find yourself looking at a lot of fashion stuff too. Like I've always been kind of into fashion and just by like just naturally, and so that's always stuck with me. I like these kind of pants. That's what I had on Star, so I could probably rock something similar for this character. I think that'll work. Thank you, so glad to be back. Thank you. And I should probably use the chat right here. Just make sure I look at it. Oh, thank you, apathy and agony. That's what that says. I couldn't read it at first, so I just kept saying apathy and agony. Thank you for the follow as well. So thank you for the raid and for the follow. I appreciate that. One thing I like to do with designs like this too, especially when they're like warrior type designs, even if it's like in the future, I like to have like sashes and stuff like that. So I may do something like this. I'm going to see how it looks. Not a fan of that one. I think the pants that they are kind of cool. Is she got a turtleneck under it? Yes, she do. That's an idea. This, to me, this is one of the more fun parts of character design as well. Like really just kind of getting the outfit together and designing it and thinking of how it is functionally, how it's gonna look when you draw it. You know, on the wrong layer. Dude, Edge's music is so good. I'm trying to see the person's name. I forget who made this, who did the soundtrack, but he's dope. Yeah, because like you have to consider how they're gonna move around and stuff too. Outside of just like this, this one pose is cool, but you gotta think about okay, what's gonna happen when they actually get in the fight and get in battle and stuff like that. I'm actually kind of I'm calming down on this jacket being flared open like that. I'm not sure how I like it. At first it seemed cool, but it's kind of wearing off on me the more I look at it. So I may go away from that now. So what I'll do is I will make another layer. I will hide this layer. Well, actually what I'll do is I'll duplicate this layer. That's what I'll do. And I'll hide this one, and I'll use this one. That way I don't lose my drawing. There's no reason to get rid of everything. I like where the arms are at. It's just the jacket itself, this part of it. Oh, that part's not on the right layer, so that's already a problem. Yeah, this is on the wrong layer. I went a whole different direction with this. So I'm a little bit quiet, but I'm just kind of thinking now how I want to make this look. So I'm gonna be a little quiet. Let me show art from Kim Possible today. Let's see. Which artists, art styles, and flute styles most would you say? You mentioned artists from Kim Possible yesterday. That's a good question. Which one influenced me the most? It's hard to say because like I take so much from each individual one. If that makes sense. Actually, on that subject, let me see something real quick. We're doing a new search. I think that's his name. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Chris Sanders. I'll say Saunders, not Saunders. Sanders. Oh, I can't really see that one, but his artist. I think what's his name is around. He has his own website too. We have all this stuff at. It was really interesting watching him. Like he had, I think on his DeviantArt page. Well, that's not actually his work. That's somebody else imitating his work. That's his work. On his DeviantArt page, he actually had a breakdown of like him doing this one piece, and he literally was using tracing paper, and it was like really fascinating to me in the digital age that he was doing that, which is cool. I think it's great, but it inspired me like to change my style a bit more. But also, as far as like his actual visual style, I'm learning a lot from like looking at his work. Definitely one of my bigger influences. Let me see if I can find it. Cause on this DeviantArt page, it's not gonna do it. Hello, Lilo. That's his name. I haven't been to his page in a long time on DeviantArt. I probably should have been here a long time ago. I used to be on his page like every day. You see how much he draws. I don't know if that piece is gonna be here. It was this witch piece. I wonder if no, probably not. Well, it might be actually. No, it might be gone now. Let's see. Oh, well, here's an example of it though. He does everything. He does everything on a light table, or he was at that time. It looks like he's doing more digital work now. This is back in like 2010, yeah. So it's just wild to see. I love his figures, especially when he does like female figure, and the head shape as well. Like me, it's another struggle I always have too is like the head shape from like the side. So I've been working on that a lot. To like, well, I was working on that before I took my hiatus. So I'm getting back to working on that as well when I do like more gesture drawing and more practice. Don't worry, by the way, I'm going to be doing practice sessions as well when I'm doing gesture. I'm just doing studies. It's just right now I want to get back in the feel of drawing, get back in the mood, get back in the practice. And the easiest for me to get back into something I love, which is just doing character design. So I'm just doing that first. Let's see. I'm going to close that for a second. And then I can't remember the name of the artist for, let me see. Kim, I gotta be careful when I search this, because you can get a lot of stuff you don't want to get. Let me get out of there, matter of fact. Oh, Steven Silver. Okay, I've actually, maybe I didn't know his name. I don't know. I gotta use a mouse for this because it's gotta scroll. Yeah, here we go. Oh, look at these character shapes. I've said that 4 times. Look at the shapes. I want to get more like this, more cartoon style, and more like into this kind of thing. Like, just look at this. Look at this huge square. Same here. Look at these shapes, man. I'm trying to observe that more when I'm looking at drawings and looking at illustrations, especially illustrations that are like heavily shaped like this, like very simple. Not simplistic. I hate saying simplistic, but it's simpler than most like traditional drawings. But yeah, simplified shapes, which is why my favorite artist of all time is still freaking Sean Galloway. Look at this man's work. Look at this one's about the legs too, by the way. He's made these really thick legs on the lower end. Like, it's very cartoony, but it's very well read. Like, I'm gonna keep practicing towards this. Like, this is like my end goal. I think it's not showing up. No, it's not showing up. I think my biggest problem is just that I'm very stuck in my ways, and so it's hard for me to pull back and like really push my shapes. I've been getting better at it, but even in this drawing now, which is why I'm gonna go back and redo it again once I'm done. You can see in the art stuff, I'm still kind of doing the same kind of drawing, which is also a need for me to keep studying anatomy as well and get better at that, and I'll be able to pull the shapes more to what I want. And then look at the variety in the shapes and body sizes as well. That's what I want to keep working towards. So, if you were to ask me my biggest influences right now, what I'm looking at, it's Sean Galloway, it's Steven Silver, it's Chris Sanders, and then as far as the anime feeling pulling I want to get, that is 100%. That's 110% still this fellow, this young humble Dahoy. What's my man's name? Takahito. I spelled that wrong. Who does all the artwork most or all the artwork and designs for the Disgaea series. I've been a huge fan of his work since, man, probably 2000, when I first discovered it in like a little mini. Actually, I first discovered it in a book. He had like 3 pieces. It was him and another artist, like Yuri Hata or something like that. I can't remember his name. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Harada's work. I have the art books. Hang on. Gotta pull out the heavy artillery. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. If I even have it out, it might not be out here. It should be. Yeah. The heavy artillery. There you go. See if I can pull it back to the camera. The heavy artillery. I have 2 of these books. This is the English one, I think. Yes, the English one. And it's just full of all the art from the series. This one I think I'm trying to keep in. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this in a mint. And I have a hardcover Japanese version of this book as well. Well, kind of some bits there, but I've always loved his work. I'm a huge fan of his work. If I got to meet that man one day, I would bow. I would straight be like, I am not worthy, sir. Do I have the other one? No, I don't. But yeah, huge fan of his work. I kind of see it in my artwork, but it's still, I got a long way to go still. And I kind of shortcut myself by taking such a long like hiatus where so basically, for those that don't know, watching this right now, this is kind of my comeback thing right now. Actually, if you look at the overlay, that picture is the closest I got to the style that I want. That picture of Molly Saber there, that's my character Molly, by the way. That's on the overlay. That's the closest I've gotten to the style that I want to achieve. And when I hit that point, I kind of plateaued, and I couldn't really push myself. And I think a lot of it was just life got in the way, stuff happened. I got misdirected. I got disappointed in myself. I got disappointed where I was at, and a lot of stuff happened. And the last 3 years have been really rough and getting progressively worse. It's been good in some ways, but it's been terrible in others. And this year was really just where it all just kind of smashed into a wall at the beginning of the year. But working from home and whatnot, I've been able to spend more time like really thinking to myself and get myself out of this rut. Watch stuff more inspiring. My hair is a mess right now. I need to comb it. It was fine earlier. I think I rubbed it. And so I've really gotten back into drawing once more. This is so good. Look at this. Look at this. Hang on. I gotta take this for a reference. When I see art that I love, I gotta take it for a reference. I can look at it later, so I can Google it later. Oh my God! Look at this. Look at this. God, I just take, like, I look at artwork, I download it, and some days I will just sit and go through a folder of artwork and just look at it. And that's what I've been doing all this time. Like, there were times where I thought I was done drawing. Like, I'm finished. I'm not an artist anymore. There's no point in me continuing. I can kind of see the influence in that now, looking at my drawings from, like, pictures like this. I can kind of see it. But I know I also have my own direction to go, too. And I was going that direction. I kind of stopped myself because I was just like, oh, well, I'm not in that. I haven't hit this top yet, or this point I want to be at. If I just kept working at it, I'd probably be much further right now. But it is what it is. And so now I'm kind of getting back into practice, getting back in the mode. Doing daily streams again. Yeah, it's been wild. Like, I've really found the inspiration. Part of it because I forced myself to, because I'm like, yo, I'm making a big employment change very soon, so I better get some inspiration, otherwise I'm gonna be out here broke. So yeah, that is sweeter than I expected. Hang on, I'm pretty sure these just stopped or went somewhere else. That's somebody's remix. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a more traditional OST. I'm gonna quit YouTube for. I didn't mean to quit YouTube. I need YouTube. Oh, well, I'll come back to it. Where is Metroid? Metroid. Oh, actually, you know what? No, the Try soundtrack. Let's do that. I love the Monster Hunter 3 soundtrack. Hopefully, this doesn't get my video destroyed. Because technically, Capcom will claim Monster Hunter music, which is wild to me. So yeah, I needed to have it open anyway. So I was looking up. I need to open it back up. When I'm doing character designs, I am constantly Googling, Pinterest, and looking up, like, let me see. Jaggy's theme song is so good. I love this song so much. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. My favorite video game songs of all time. It fits so perfectly too. This is the one from Try. It stood out the first time, right? I was honestly kind of mad when other monsters didn't get it. Like, when I be fighting Jaggy and then all of a sudden it's fade out and something else is coming, I'm like, man, y'all can let this play. Ooh, look at his hair. This is beautiful. I love hair like this. Look at this. Like, looking through here and, like, kind of getting the idea for hairstyles. Hairstyles for sure. I like to look up and just get some ideas, like what I can do and how the hair would lay and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, man, I love that track so much. I think part of it too was that Try was my first Monster Hunter game that I was invested in, so I was just all in. Ah, here we go. Like, that's really it right there. Or something like that. Actually, I kind of want to look at Sombra because it's like very much with that style like kicked off for me, so I was looking at that too. But I kind of want to stay away from it. I don't want to make it when I do it, make it look like that. I love her design though. She's my favorite designs too. I don't even play Overwatch. Like Overwatch's character designs are like on point. They're some of my favorites. I love them. And with her, when they revealed her, I was like, dude, I almost want to play the game for her. I almost want to play the game for Farah, but I just don't play shooters, so it never happened. I have the game, I just never played it. It was like, man, shooters, Yeah, okay. Let me go back to... And while I'm looking at this, I'm kind of following in my mind like ideas for what the head look like. So I know that's what I'm leaning towards. And kind of similarly, like whatever I'm gonna design, I do the same thing for everything. So like if I wasn't designing a female warrior character right now, then I would go for like, say I was designing a dragon, I would start looking up pictures of dragons. I would start looking at pictures of lizards. Anything related, anything dragon-like or like snake-like, or if I'm trying to do a different style, I do something like that. I would look it up and just kind of scroll through a bunch of pictures. Kind of, you feed your mind some ideas when you look through stuff like that, you know. This is actually not what I want to listen to begin with, but I just went with it. I thought I had that soundtrack here. I guess I don't. Well, I'm about to play some old like drum and bass stuff that I had from like there's an old site, nobody's gonna remember it. It's called mp3.com. You can upload your music there. This is back in like 2001. I learned of drum and bass on that site because I didn't know what drum and bass was until I went to that website. And so I had a lot of tracks that I got from there that I saved and downloaded. Yeah, so I have a whole list of just tracks from there that I just like listen to every once in a while. It's been a good minute. It's very sadly I cannot find these artists anymore. Like I went looking them up like hungrily because I want to get some more of the music. They're not on SoundCloud. They're not anywhere. They're just kind of faded. Again, but this is 20 years ago. All right. So for her hair, I think the big swoosh is the right idea. I think I'm gonna start it from over here, a little lower. Yeah, I want something like that. So with that kind of, yeah, there we go. But I want to cover her face like that. There we go. Ah, perfect. There we go. I'm gonna hide that one. I'm gonna keep it. And so what I'm also doing is for a lot of these layers, I'm duplicating but then hiding them so I don't lose my original. And it's basically kind of the same principle as if I was drawing on tracing paper or on a light table. If I was doing this actually like on paper, I would definitely 100%. I would be just copying and pasting. It's like making new piece, so I would not lose my original. And it's good to do that and take advantage of the fact you have layers. Like for that face, for example, I'm pretty sure it's right here. Yeah. Oh, they're always on the same layer. Well, oh well. I done goofed. How did I do on the same layer? That's kind of interesting, actually. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. Actually, I could get away with. I'm kind of having second thoughts about that, and now I realize I do it on the same layer. Which I don't know how. Oh, I am on the same. Oh my God! Wow! I'm glad I kept that in mind. Yeah, sometimes you keep it back up. Right? Exactly. I try and back up everything I can because you never know when you mess up like that. I got lucky that time and I didn't go too far ahead, but it don't take much. Come on, eraser. Well, I was. Ah. That's out of 14, right? What I could do is have it like this and just take over half of the head. I thought about doing something like this for the hairstyle, and I could. My only problem with it is it erases that eye, and I kind of love that eye. But in name of character design, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And if you got to do what you got to do, then you do it. But if you ain't got to do it, you don't do it. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me right now. There we go. 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 Merge those two. That's how you do. That's how you do. That's how you do. I don't know what I'm saying. That's how you do. And I'm just saying that's how you do. All I'm really saying is how you do. Turn that into a parade. That's how you do. I'm tripping. I love it. This beat is so. This is a remix of the last song. It's so like. It's so pumping. So pumping. That sounded. That was definitely 1980 jumping out of my old ass. That's pumping. That right there, man. That was pumping, yo. That was pumping. B, you hear that pump right there, yo? Was like, yo, man, that DJ was slamming, yo. Anyway, I'm thinking is for this. I'm not getting rid of the eyebrow style. It's just that I need to have her expression more mean. I wonder if what I need to do something like that, something like this, something like that. And so the reason I'm going with this as well, I'm trying to follow a snake motif with her design, and I think that'd be cool for her hair if it like kind of feels like that kind of snake pattern. Wrong again. God damn it. Probably gonna do that, undo it, and go back. Okay, so let's go ahead and mute that. Cobra not design. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward the soundtrack. No, this is the mp3.com stuff I was talking about before. This is like it's a collection of like drum and bass, and some like just some house music from like an old website from some cats that were like just independent, putting some stuff out. And unfortunately, like I said, there's stuff I can't find it anymore. This was like back in 2002 or 2001, 2001. Maybe before that, might be like 1999. No, it was definitely like 2001. It was like 2001. I got a whole list of tracks just from that. But it's in that same style though. Like the edge music is very much this kind of style. It's just like close to this genre. That's why this track in particular really sounds like something from Edge. In fact, let me look at Cobra real quick. I haven't even heard it here. Let's go here. I swear I had more sketches of her too, but apparently I don't. Oh, this character too. This is one of my favorite character designs I've done. Woo. 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 I did do more sketches. I thought I did. Yeah, I still love her. She was just a fun character to draw. I can't wait to draw her some more. Ooh, you know what? This version of her does remind me of her. Yeah, you're right. I did the same design here. I don't think it ended up being her final design. No, I didn't. Her final design is just a bandau there. Bandau. How do you pronounce that word? Oh, with green snake hair? Oh, Gorgon. Wow, you remember Gorgon? Oh my god, you remember Gorgonzola. Oh man. I mean, that's not that old. I only think I've shown it like a few places and a few people, so you probably did see it. Yeah. Gorgon is really cool. I just never really had her story together, so What in the world? Did I find like old story stuff I did? Wow. See, this is what I was doing when I was first coming up with Cobra. I drew a basic idea of what I wanted the character to be like. And I knew the Fang was like, she gonna have the anime Fang. I knew it was gonna be a thing. And I wanted to be very snake-like. And so I was playing around different hairstyles for her too. It's kind of the same deal. I do it all the time. Oh wow, Diana gear that. Oh, let's skip that. That is, oh no. I might see that. What if I did? Uh-oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, I'm gonna erase her. I'm like, why am I not drawing? The only problem with this design is if I would do something like this, it'd be just too much to draw every panel. That's my only problem with it. Although I could do. Ooh! I think I got it. Green snake here. Let's see. I don't know if I saved her art as Gorgonzola though. Let's see if I saved as Gorgon. Try it again. Okay, alright, find her. You clearly don't like that. Ooh. Well, here's Gorgonzola. Oh, I forgot about this character. Or about this design. I knew about the character. I forgot about the design. I love this design too. Thank you for reminding me of her. I forgot all about her. Still, it's one of those projects that have in the back burner. Like, man, I could come back with this one day and do something with it. It's absolutely loved where the design was going. And the story idea for that matter. Yeah, here you go. Okay, this is on 2017 too. Like, and that's the thing that's frustrating. Like, I wasn't that far from where I needed to be. I needed more practice. I need to get more, you know, more studied. I need to get more, like, solid. But I wasn't that far from where I needed to be. And I'm not sure when it slid downhill and became so hard to come back. But, yeah, man, I got to get back to it. I was there. Look at this design here. This is really good. This is getting towards where I want to be at. This right here in the upper left, That for sure. That is like very much where I want to go towards. Look at the shapes. I'm so glad I'm practicing now because this is definitely where I want to go towards. Actually, this hairstyle I could use. I think there's more. I don't think there is. I think they're all the same here. Yeah. Where's this at? Oh, it's in my sketchbook. Of course, it's in my sketchbook folder. Everything's in my sketchbook folder. There's the first concept of that Artemis. This random guy, who I think is probably a character, probably Lockhart. Yeah, I don't not using him. Lawrence Lockhart, the thief. Look what he turned out too. He'll be useful. Right on. I'll still be here. I got a while. I'm into this, so I'm gonna keep doing this. I like what his hair went. I really do like what his hair went, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. I am going to change that eyebrow though, because the eyebrow no longer matches the other one. Eyes long. Scorpion face. Nothing wrong with both eyes. Whoa, hi. Does that shape tools, right? Yeah, it does. Erase it. Erase it. Erase it. Yeah, that's much more what I wanted. There we go. Welcome back, sir. That's much more what I was looking for from the hairstyle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, the other thing I want to address is I don't like this shirt that much. Although, what I could do, I like the collar again. I'm back on the collar again now. I'm back on the thick collar idea. I'm back on board. This is why I didn't erase it. Not that's duplicate. So I think a mix of these two could work out well. All right, time for something else. Works for me, right? Your calls are fun. All right. Your callers are indeed fun. They fun times. In fact, sometimes it's so fun that they rhyme. They fun times. Man, it's fun times. In fact, sometimes it's so fun that they rhyme. What the hell is this? I listen to this track way too much. The Stream G 2. Oh yeah, I love the Stream G. I don't know if I played 2. I played 1 and I played 3. So I skipped 2. Sorry, I'm just it's hard drawing and also being really into music, because when something really that hit you comes on, it is difficult to like concentrate. Nah, it's okay. A motivator and a distraction, right. For me, it is a big motivator, because like without music, I would just be sitting here and be unable to continue. So there's that. I actually like that I minimized that shirt down to that. And don't worry, she's not like completely naked. I don't really like drawing like midriffs without like something there for like if the person's like going to battle. So her belly's not bare. To be something like that, but I'm not gonna do it right now. What time? All right, so I'm actually gonna stop there. It was an hour and a half. It's about 7. Let's do it. Say this is 4. Man, you know, it's been something. I'm not gonna, let me change music. This music is a little too hype. This kind of music, this is really kind of like such play. You about to play F-Zero. You about to go fight something. You about to. This is. I can see myself speeding like. All right, let me go put on something a little more chill. Something a little more chill. Let's go to something a little more relaxed. And I cut it down too. So I'm gonna talk for a little bit. Consistent art streams. Yeah, you know, it is good to be back in that position. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. I've been meaning to do this for a minute too. Last time I have a review for that. Let's duplicate it. Let's duplicate it. Let's see it's overrated. Yep, let's duplicate it. Let's see if it's overrated. Okay, so what I want to do now is take this camera, that camera. Take this camera. I gotta make an actual overlay for this, but for now it's gonna have to work until I get it overlay done. I don't have one done yet. See how it looks. They are all the wrong size. How do you feel about that? Yeah, comb my hair is not in a great position. Alright, so this camera is in the wrong place. This one here. That's way better. Okay. So yes, now I can switch between these two views. Bam. It is. Yeah, I gotta call that. Anyway, that's another thing I didn't plan for in 2020. I didn't think I would not have my locks anymore. I didn't think I would be cutting them. Trying to grow them back. It's growing well actually. My hair's doing pretty fine. I was worried it was gonna go bald, but it seems okay. It is just, it's very unruly though. South Philly. Anyway, yeah, like. It's been cool to get back into this habit because I've been screaming for a long time and want to do it, and I've had enough stuff to. I'm looking away from the mic, so I'm not even at the mic right now. Nah, think about it. The mic's nowhere near me, but I've had enough stuff to like actually distract me and keep me from doing it. So it's been that much easier to not do it. If that makes sense. Yeah, I just realized I'm turning this. I'm like, hey guys, I'm at the camera. I'm like, the mic is not anywhere near there, so I can move back a little bit. Now I'm at the mic. Lower the chair a little bit too. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it was really easy for me to like just. And I got the chat right here actually. Oh, that's cool. I got the chat right here too, so that's great. So if I need to do like talk time, I can do this. This is great. I can start doing this more often too. I will need to. The longer I'm on, the more I interact and stuff. So, but yeah, my point being, it made it easy for me to like really just have an excuse to not do it and keep making excuses. And I think this week, if things had went the way I wanted to, then on day 1 of my vacation, I would have been doing this every day. But it took me a while to get back in the flow and get to the mood. Like, all right, let me do this. Now I did it once. Like, okay, that went okay. And I have to constantly keep in my mind, like, yo, you're not gonna have 100 people in here every day or nothing like that. And that's probably for a good thing, because on the days that I don't do well, or if I don't make a lot of progress, I don't want to feel bad. The reason I'm limiting my art time right now to about an hour and a half is so I don't burn out. And I force myself really to like work in that time frame and to manage it, because I can easily just like sit here and do like 4 hours if I get really into a piece, but that'll run me dry, and that'll be the end of my day, and I'll be upset, all the other stuff done, and I'll lose that energy and I won't have for the next session. And so I'm trying to pace myself better. So even if I want to keep working on that drawing, now I have more ideas, I can easily took a 5-minute break and then came back. But I'm limiting myself on that because I really want to build back into this naturally. I'm not forcing myself to make a bunch of pieces. I'm not forcing myself to even finish a piece. I may not finish anything right now. Eventually, I do want to get to the point where I'm finishing things, but I just want to get back in the habit of doing it every day. If I'm just drawing or just working on something every day for about an hour, that's a huge improvement. And that's the main thing I want to do. I want to put that kind of time frame in there every single day. And I'm equating it to how I put the time frame in the fighting games when I was learning those. Because I would put at least an hour and a half in the fighting games every day, even the games that even when I hated it and I didn't feel like it, I'll have that little nibble at my neck that's like, you should play some matches. And I would get in there and I'd be like, I hated it, I didn't want to do it, but I did it, and it pushed me a little bit further. And so I'm trying to do that the same with the drawing thing, except I don't hate drawing. When I get into drawing and I get myself started, I'm hitting the mic now. When I get myself started, I'm in there and I love it and I love the process. There are certain things that will slow me down, but I feel like I'm there. It's just getting to that point of like, all right, get off your ass, get the tablet set up, let's do it. Hopefully when I move to my new place in March, whether it's in this, well, I won't say what's gonna be because I don't want to get it away, but when I move to my new place in March, I'll have more room and I'll be able to set the tablet up in a space where I don't have to take it down at all. Right now, because of how tight my room is, I have to, whenever I'm done or I'm not using this space, I have to take this tablet down and put it away. Thankfully, the wires are still plugged, so it's not a big of a deal. But lugging this tablet over here to do this is like kind of irritating. It's the only downside of having this tablet. Otherwise, I love it. It's the XP Pen. Shoot, I forget which one it is. I think the art is like 20E or something like that. 22E. Anyway, it's heavy. So it's just a matter of getting used to like, all right, just get myself in the mindset of like, all right, at this time you're doing this. And that's why I said it for like 5:30. It's like, hey, at this time you're doing this. And I gotta keep it going. My problem is I'll build a good habit, but then I'll just stop the good habits and I'll keep the bad ones. I gotta like really build the good habits up, and keep those going. So that's what I'm doing with the art stuff right now. I still haven't finished the new piece yet. My goal right now is to at least finish one piece every few days. Like I don't even have like a certain days. Every few days, get something done that's colored and has an idea behind it. My goal by February, March is to be doing a comic page every week. Tomorrow's stream is going to be about 1. I'm pretty sure I'm doing a stream tomorrow. It's going to be about 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock my time. 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, Arizona time. So 4 hours earlier than I did today. Or 3 hours. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. 4.5 hours earlier. Yeah. And that's only because I have an appointment at 3. And so I won't be here from 3 until whenever. Converting the time zone so I know when to set. Oh, I got you. Okay. Got you. Yeah. No doubt. And yeah, if you are looking for me and I'm on stream and you're like wondering where I'm at, message me and I will jump on. Because I'm probably doing something else and I just lost track of time. Or I passed out. If I pass out, it's like not too much I can do. I got to get on and just do it. So I'm going to try and be up and alert. I'm just going to try and make sure I go to bed at a good time tonight too. Yeah, I just got to get back in the habit. But I'm still writing. I got books to finish. I'm finally almost done with Bug 2. Like it's really getting there. It's like towards the end now. Messages help keep your art stream commitment. Keep doing it if it helps. It does if I get the messages, and that's the key point. Because if I'm not near my phone or something comes up or I'll just pass out, I'm probably not going to get the message. But absolutely feel free. If you don't mind, then I'm okay with it. I'm definitely okay with it because it keeps me on point. Like, yo, you got to do that. You got to do it. You got to jump on there and do it. Oh, man, no doubt. Anybody that can help keep me accountable, I am down. Because that is definitely helpful. for this kind of thing. Plus, it also has a side benefit. Like once I'm done with this video, once I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna just upload this video raw to YouTube. And so on my channel, I have my art stuff now. And then what I will also do is for dedicated pieces, I'm gonna do those. I want to get to a point too. I'm doing like a dedicated like piece once a week as well, where I'm just like finishing up and just put it on, like kind of like Hungry Clicker does. Hungry Clicker does a piece like every day, where he just like is doing like speed paints, and it's great work. And I want to get to that point too. I want to be. My goal right now is to improve my artwork and be consistent. And for this upcoming year, I'm going to be focused on doing that as well. And I want to be a much better writer and more consistent writer and putting out more products or more writing projects. I should say projects, same thing. More novels. I want to get I want to get this comic going. I want to work on my friend's comic and help him out. There's another project I want to work out. I'm gonna be like hopefully the main artist on once I get that going. Some more logo stuff. I want to get my Patreon going this year. So I'm trying to really like get everything going starting from this point now before 2021 even starts. Fuck a New Year's resolution. This is already starting because I gotta take care of it now. But my main drive is to improve as an artist, that I can draw the character designs and worlds that I want to tell stories in, and then to improve my writing and keep writing stories and putting stories out there, so I can tell these stories I've been holding in for like years. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Boss and getting things done. Yeah, so far so good. I'll feel more comfortable when I'm like a month into this and I'm doing this consistently, and then I feel even more comfortable when this is like my full-time thing. It's the only thing I'm doing. That's the other issue, is like once I get back to my work schedule, which is going to be next week, I have to really still got to stick to this commitment. I get off work at 3, I got to do a stream at 5. I have to stick to it. And that's when the real challenge is going to kick in, because I'll be coming off of a work day. But I give myself enough of a buffer that if I'm tired, I can take a nap and then do something else, or go take a walk and then get on and still do it. And I'm going to be doing this every day, daily, no stopping, every single day, Monday through Sunday, every single day. I mean, obviously unless something like happens, but I'm going to try and do it every single day. And that'll give me consistent content on my channel too, on my YouTube channel, because I'll be putting up one of these every day. So when I finish, all I do is once I'm finished, and then I make sure it uploads to Twitch, I go to Twitch, I go to video producer, and I say upload to YouTube. The minimum effort, a 20-minute stream, 30 minute. Like if I get on for at least a half hour, and I just do something, like if I'm too tired and I get on for 30 minutes and I do at least something, like I put some lines to the page, that's the bare minimum. Yeah, but it's got to be 30 minutes. I can't just get on for like 5 minutes. Like, I can't be like, hi guys, all right, cool, I'm done, and cut off. I got to be on for at least 30 minutes, and I got to practice something. If I don't have anything necessarily that I want to draw, then I can just go in. There's always something to do. I can do gestures. I can do life studies. I can draw something sitting on my desk. I can draw something, and so that's what I got to keep doing as well. Right now, I've got a lot of character stuff I want to do, so I'm just kind of in that world. So, but yeah. If you watch this on YouTube later, first of all, I'm sorry that I don't do any like cutting or editing. I'm only one person. I don't have an editing team, unfortunately, or an editor that I hired. I edit everything on my channel myself and upload it myself. So I apologize in advance that these videos that are going up are going to be straight up just flat out hour and a half, 2 hour videos. Some of them might be shorter, some might be long. It is what it is. Until I get to the point where I can hire an editor, that's what you're going to get from me. This is going to be just flat out, here's the stream, enjoy it. So depending on days when your energy levels are spent, it's a struggle. It really is, and that's the hard part. And I think that's the thing I got to really get over. Like the days that I don't have the energy, or if I just don't have a project that really like, what is it with my lighting? Camera, whoa. The camera is trying and it is dying. All right, I think it's okay now. But yeah, on the days where I really feel like I'm going to struggle, or like I'm going to have a lot of trouble like getting something going, I need to have the drive to just at least practice. You can always practice. I can literally just get on stream for a half hour and draw my hand and just practice. It's the same principle of like I was playing a fighting game and I couldn't find any matches. I just didn't fight. I was too tired. I would just go and just practice like certain punishes. I would just go and practice certain combos. I would just some days, and I'm probably gonna do it in a minute. Actually, I want to play Street Fighter 4. It's nice over it. I would just go into training mode, just practice combos, just practice execution. And it's the same kind of deal. On the days that I don't have a set project, the days I don't have a set match, I can just go into training mode and I just practice draw hands. I can practice drawing anatomy. I can practice drawing faces. I can do a lot of things. I can study. You know, um, and I have to make sure too that for these sessions that some of these sessions will be studies. Some of these sessions will be just me studying the form. I have to make sure I put that in there because it's going to be important for me to keep increasing my anatomy studies. I think when I finally get some extra time, I'm going to take Proco's online class for anatomy study because he has an online class. And I was starting to take it back early in the summer, but I just got caught up in work. So, but this is where things are going. Like in the near future, I want it to be my full-time thing. So, well, I'm doing full-time YouTube work, full-time Patreon work, full-time Twitch work. Well, not Twitch so much, but I'll be doing stuff on Twitch. Basically, it'll be full-time. I'll be doing it every day and doing full-time Twitch work. And then all that will be towards artwork and illustration, writing, and running my game channel in various ways. So I will say this. There is one caveat. The week that Monster Hunter Rise launches, it's not gonna be honest. I'm just be honest with you. That week is gonna be a slow week. I'm gonna still do the art, but it's gonna be a week where I'm gonna be like, there's nothing else going on. I'm already in my brain scheduled like what kind of time frame I'm gonna schedule my vacation around my birthday because that's near my birthday, and I have a birthday to spend there on my job. So I'm like, yeah, around that time that game releases, we're definitely gonna be in Monster Hunter World for a while. Oh yeah, that's it. Whatever game projects I'm working on my channel or anything like that. And all that's gonna be on freeze. It's gonna be Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Rise. That's 4 days. Oh, it's Friday, Monster Hunter Rise. So, what if it exceeds a week? What if that fun week turns into a fun month or 2 months? No, I'm gonna still be playing Rise, but after that first week, I'm gonna calm down. I'm just gonna be kind of going hard in the paint that week because it's gonna be a launch week. After that, it'd be like when I'm in Pokemon now. I play Pokemon every once in a while. When I first got Pokemon Sword and Shield, I was playing it every day until I got like super far. And then I was like, okay, now I can calm down. I've gotten the grind out. Plus, I'm responsible. I'm not gonna do that for like a month. It's not gonna happen. But for that first week, yes, I will be in. It'd be like, oh, I'm off work, I'm doing the art stream. I'm off the art stream. Time to play Monster Hunter Rise and go to bed. Watch, rinse, repeat for that entire week. I'm like, yep, that's me. On the bright side of the channel too, because the channel is leaning more towards Monster Hunter anyway. I'm still doing the old school stuff, and that stuff's gonna still be coming. I got a lot of Atari ST stuff I want to play and showcase that I have access to now, so that's gonna be really fun. I put Zen out on the channel already, so if you guys have seen that on the channel, there's more of that to come. I'm so geeked to show that stuff. I wanted to do that for the longest time, and now that it's actually working, I'm so happy. The other day I was playing some old games that I hadn't played in a long time. Some that I couldn't even get to work on my old computer. And I was so happy. I was just back in La La Land playing these old games, man. Games that nobody probably even heard of. So it's really fun. Yeah, there's a lot coming forward. I think this next year is gonna be a really positive year. I'm gonna grow as an artist and as a writer. Particularly as a writer, I really want to like put my footprint out there, get some projects going. Be doing my own work, my own things. This is not saying I'm not anti-industry. I'm not one of them cats like I don't need to work at Disney or Marvel. If they hit me on the phone one day or somebody's like, hey, we want you to talk to somebody in charge of Star Wars, I'm like, yep, okay. Hey, we want to get you in on this project. We want you to be an editor. All right, cool. I'm not too big for nothing, but I want to work on my own projects and like hopefully put my own stuff up. And that's been my goal for the longest time. And I think for the longest time I was like, I can't do it, or I don't know how to do it, and I didn't have a way to do it. And now I understand how I can do it and how to push it. And so it's like, why not? And I want to work for myself. So that's what's coming up. That's the brave frontier we're going into next year. Yeah. And it starts now, and that's the thing. Like, I had a mindset a little while ago. Like, maybe I'll start when the new year starts out. Maybe I'll start after January. No, it starts now, and it builds up towards that. So we're gonna get everything together now, and get the practicing, and get the writing, and get the drawing. And that's the thing. I will say I'm very happy to be creative. I'm so glad the story is kicking in my mind now, but I gotta make sure I keep it pared down and keep it simple. I'm gonna write some of it tonight. Some of the basics of it, and it's basically that girl that character design that. I'm not saying her name yet because I don't know if it's permanent. so I won't put out there as such. But basically, the story starts off with her meeting this guild of these bounty hunters. It takes place in the same universe as the other comic I'm working on. This is gonna be like much shorter and to the point. And essentially, when she first gets there, she meets somebody that she thinks is gonna be her rival. Someone lost my pen. It's gonna be her rival, and she's like, I can't. She has nothing but contempt for this woman, and she's like, can't wait to stomp you in the dirt. But for some reason, this woman is like super nice to her, and she's like, I don't get it. And she thinks it's like a tactic to throw off or whatever, and so she like takes up a notch, like I'm going to defeat you. I'm going to be the best one in the bounty hunting squad. And then there's a time skip for a week, and they're a couple. And then it's about them as a couple going around hunting monsters, basically hunting monsters that are terrorizing different towns. Which for me is, I haven't done anything like that yet, so it's gonna be interesting. There's something similar that I'm working on for a novel, but it's not the same premise. It's not them hunting. It's like it's a treasure hunting duel. But they're, well, for one, they're a straight couple, and two, it's more about the hidden things in that journey than it is for this story. This story is gonna be a lot different. It's gonna be much funnier, much sillier, and it's gonna play a lot more on like a lot of RPG tropes and stuff like that. So it's very much, I think this might be closer to my Slayers that I want it to be. And I'm still working on Molly's story. It's still going. I just gotta get that together, and they may even interact. So who knows? We'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I honestly, what I might do is I might take Molly's story and just interject these two stories together and like mix them up and see if I can just make something that's one big conglomerate. Oh, webcomic. I'm always working on webcomic. I don't have it in me to do a full comic. Like, I'm working on a webcomic that I can produce as a comic book later. I can print up as a comic book and sell. But yeah, I don't want to do a full-on like graphic novel or comic book on my own because I don't have those kind of resources. But if I do a webcomic, I can get people into it and hopefully they'll enjoy the story enough that once it gets to enough issues, I can sell it as a bound issue later on down the line. But I've been wanting to do a webcomic for years. I've not had the confidence in myself to do it, and I still don't have the confidence in myself to do it. I do not have the confidence in myself to carry a webcomic. What's happening is I'm making myself carry the webcomic regardless. Like, that's just it. I'm like, at this point, it's up to me. I need to do this to prove to myself and to my nutty imposter syndrome brain that I can do it, because my imposter syndrome brain was like, you can't do the whole thing by yourself. You ain't gonna have the time or effort to put it in. You ain't got, you ain't gonna put this, don't do this. And I'm like, no, you can do it. You gonna do this. You gonna do this. All right, there we go. You gonna do it. Anyway, I love playing with the camera, actually. It's kind of fun. All right. But yes, that's the plan. I'm really like, the idea kicked off. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be cool. Like a couple just going around hunting monsters, like just riffing off each other, basically. Like, this would be something I could do for just have fun with. Very much. If anybody's ever seen Project Echo, not the original, but I think it's called like Silver Battle and Gold Battle. I can't remember the title. It's like Silver and Gold, but Project Echo. If you've ever seen it, Project Echo, that is the perfect, like, that is the encapsulation of what I'm working on, basically. Except way more, like, even more like just basic. I'm not trying to make anything huge. I'm trying to make something I can get out every week, like I can do weekly, and I feel like I got this entire world sitting on my shoulders. I'm gonna build the world I'm going. I'm gonna write the ending ahead of time so I know I can build towards that, but I'm not gonna like go crazy with the details initially. I'm just gonna just start off and I'm just gonna kick it. We're gonna just kick it off. If I have my way, the comic I'll start writing or start putting the comic out in probably May. Yeah, May. I will start the comic in May. If everything goes my way, I'm gonna start the comic in May. And that'll be the first way today. May 1st be the day. Put it out there, be like, it's okay, good, like OJ. It's Jay on the mic, on the beat, kicking it. I can't tell if it's on time or not because the beat might be behind. I'm just, alright. I'm gonna stop now. What else can I talk about before I cut this off? I need to do more talk things like this too. Oh yeah, so tomorrow, Provided I can finish this night, 'cause I gotta finish editing. I got one last touch to do for editing. The webcomic is gonna have. Hopefully, it will have its own site that will link back to my JelaniaKim.com site. But I want to have it have its own site with its own name. I'm trying to think of the name right now. I think I know what the name's gonna be, but I also want to make sure that I don't run into any copyright issues because it's riffing off of another name, and I don't want to mention it until it's ready. So, but once I get that done, I'm gonna get this its own site, its own web, and everything. So yeah, that's kind of the goal. I was about to say something important and I forgot now. Oh, it wasn't that important. It'll probably come back up. It'll come back up later, I'm sure. I was gonna say something and I don't recall what it was. It was fairly important, but like I said, if it was that important, it wouldn't have gone away. It'd still be here, so it must not have been that darn important. It'll be back later. It'll come back. It'll come back like an idea. Come on in, and I'm like, oh, hey, it's idea. How you doing, idea? So we'll see. I'll still be doing music, by the way, but music is gonna be like low priority. Like music is just something I do in the background. I got 3 projects that are done. I gotta put finishing touches on them and do artwork for them, and I'm gonna release them. And I'll probably release them throughout the rest of throughout 2021. But they've been done for a minute. I've just been like this track right here is one of the ones that's gonna be going out. Oh, that's what it was. I have a podcast with friends that is gonna be coming out hopefully tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. It's only gonna be on YouTube for now, because I don't even know like anything else to like put it on. I'm not sure how that works, so I gotta look into it because this is my first time doing a podcast. And it took me a really long time to edit because I did not know how. I did not do any kind of time stamping or anything when I was recording it, and that became a problem. So yeah, I learned a lesson, and I'm gonna make sure the next time we do a podcast, which is gonna be tomorrow, that I do it correctly. I take proper timestamp notes and stuff. So the runtime for this one is about 1 hour and 50 minutes. So about the same time as my stream, actually. Well, my stream's not 2 hours. It's about 2 hours. I cut it down a little bit. So it's about 1 hour and 45 minutes, I think. I'm gonna try and keep the podcast down to about 1 hour and a half from now on. But essentially what it is just us talking about what we're watching and what we're reading. Just me and 3 friends, and it's usually gonna be pretty topical. Like this time when we do it, by the time we actually do it, I'll have watched most of The Mandalorian, and so I'll be able to talk about that a lot more this time. Whereas last time all I could really talk about was manga, because that was all I was reading a lot of manga. And I'm gonna start catching up on some more shows too. So it's doing this podcast is actually gonna make me actually like watch shows more and check stuff out that I haven't been checking out. See everyone? Nice. I've seen all of season 1 as of the beginning of this week, and I have not watched season 2 yet. But I think me and my roommate are gonna watch season 2 tonight, or start watching it tonight, maybe, or it might be tomorrow. I'm not sure. Actually, I might start watching it tomorrow night rather than tonight, cause yeah. But I'm gonna be watching season 2 this weekend. I really want to watch season 2 because season 1 actually got me really hooked in. I really liked season 1. It wasn't perfect, but I mean it was damn good. And I like Star Wars universe in general anyway, so it was gonna be hard to make me not like it. Yeah, don't talk about it. Well, the few times I'm like, no spoilers, please. Yeah, it was pretty dope. So, it wasn't supposed to do that. I had that set to loop infinitely. Why did it skip tracks? It also is weird because in my mind I was like, maybe I should change tracks, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it where it's at, and it changed anyway. That's freaky. Okay, well, your schedule doesn't get hard to keep up with everything. Yes, it absolutely does, and that's why in the past I've burned out hard. Um, so this coming year, like I said, I'm gonna make it a big change that hopefully can address that. Between all those things plus a day job, it's been difficult. Oh yeah, I try to schedule Embrace for sure. I will. You know what? I will. I don't want to go into it on stream, but yeah, there's gonna be a major change. I think we talked about it before, but it's gonna be a big difference next year that I'm making, in around the April-May time frame. So, but yeah, the biggest thing has always been that I'm always working a full-time job and then trying to do this on the side, and I think that's really what's gonna keep me from pushing anything further. It's like it wasn't like I could leave my job at any time. Any job I've had, I'm like, I have to work this job because I gotta have a roof over my head. I gotta eat, and I wasn't making money. So, but I think I'm finally at that point where I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So there's that. But I will, like I said, we can discuss that off Twitch. Actually, what I'll probably do, I'll hit you up individually, and we'll talk about that. Well, we'll talk. Actually, we'll chat about some other time. I'm not about to do it right now because I'm about to go do some other stuff. But we'll talk about it. But not right now. Not on here. And I don't want to talk about too much more anyway. So I put it out in the universe too much, and that means if I put it out there too much, it may not happen. So, you probably got the gist of from me saying what I'm saying. You probably got the general idea of what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot more time to work on stuff. That's my goal. To make a lot more time to work on my projects. And yep. Yeah, you know, it's about that time. So, it's gonna be a big change, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. But that's also why it's very imperative. Thank you. That's why it's imperative for me to do this now and start building the momentum now and stream every day now. Get the Patreon stuff going as soon as possible. Probably, I think Patreon is the one thing I'm going to hold off on until like mid-January. Because I want to make sure I got my ducks in a row so I can actually have content for people that I can give them consistently. And I know I'm going to be there. But that's why it's important I get that stuff going now. I start really pumping the YouTube stuff out now. I start getting the books together now because I don't want to wait until it's too late. I want to start getting stuff going while I have the chance to. And so that's why this week off is really important for me too. Because while I do miss being at home with my family, this is also my opportunity to like really dig my feet in and like get these habits built up, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Whew. Yeah, any support for the stream for YouTube is much appreciated. That goes for anybody that's checking it out. I do appreciate it. It's not required or anything. You know, I gotta give you the content that you enjoy for me to deserve and earn your time and your investment in me. So I'm gonna try and do that going forward. I have so many stories that I want to tell, so many characters I want to introduce the world to, and I want to take the time to actually do that before I leave God's green earth. You know, tomorrow, if there's one thing I know about 2020 from the very first couple of months, is that tomorrow is not promised to anybody, and you don't know. And that doesn't mean just for you. That means for people that you care about. And so one thing I'm definitely trying to do now is when I have opportunities to do things is just to do it and just push forward, because I don't want to leave this earth and not have at least some of my ideas out there, some of my stories out there, share it with the world. It's very egocentric. It's a very egocentric idea, but I really feel like my ideas are worth sharing, and I think that people will enjoy the stories I have to tell. And I just want to tell them. This is what I want to do. So, yeah, that is that. It is now over 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Trying some Street Fighter practice in. Maybe. This phantom repeat not working is really freaking me out. It's killing me. That is not what I planned. But I'll end it on that track. Let's go there. That's it. Yeah. Anybody that's hanging out, I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out and having a good old time with me in the stream chat. Feel free to come back here every day because I'll be doing this around that time. It won't be this long. I don't mean to go 2 hours, but today I kind of felt talkative. Share your stories. Thanks for streaming. No problem, man. Thank you for hanging out. I gotta say, I appreciate you hanging out and like being cool so long. We've known each other for like about a decade now online, at least, if not longer. And so I really appreciate that, man. I do. So I'm like, right? It's been wild, man. It's been wild. Much time passed. So thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being my mod. And whenever you stream, let me know. And if I'm available, I will be on your stream as well. And if you need me to get you to stream, I'll do the same. I got your back. Because you're an excellent artist too, and I want to see you do some stuff, so. It's the same. Some of my favorite beats that I've made have uncleared samples, and I can't use. Like this, I love this beat, but I can't use it. It's uncleared, so I can play it and stuff. It's like whatever, but I definitely can't sell it. Anyway, again, thank y'all for checking it out. I'm about to go do some other stuff and comb my hair because, good lord, it looked like a hot mess up there. For sure. Later, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good holiday. Merry Christmas. And Lord willing, I'll see y'all for New Year. And see y'all into 2021. Later.